Hi, this is Susan from Inner Wisdom Healing Arts. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. I wanted to talk a little bit about incarnation and the possibilities. Generally, when we think of other lives that we've experienced on Earth, we think of them in human form. But did you know that you can actually incarnate as other things? I had a hypnosis client recently who found out that she has spent many lives on Earth, but not as a human. In fact, this is her first life experience as a human. She's been to Earth many times as Earth elements such as water, plants, and even animals. Her higher self mentioned that she was a rabbit once. And I think there were a few other things that that they mentioned. It was really interesting. I think it was the first time no, maybe not. Anyhow, I was just thinking about, gosh, have I ever had a client that has been anything else? And I have. But I guess this one stuck out for me more because this was her first life as a human. So that was a new experience for me. She has a really strong connection with the earth and the angelic realm and animals. They are of the angelic realm. The hypnosis sessions often give me things to contemplate, and what popped up for me in that session, you know, when I re-listened to it and was really struck by how often, especially if you've been on a metaphysical journey for a while, you may have heard the term, oh, this person's an old soul. And sometimes, not always, sometimes you can hear a little bit of ego behind it, or a little bit of pride, or how do I say this? We look at it as, oh, it's an elevated status. That's probably a good way to put it. Oh, this person must be better than, right? Because they're an old soul. And I guess what really popped up for me in this particular session was that we're all important. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She was really surprised to hear that this was her first incarnation as a human. So I really want to reinforce that every life has a lesson and a purpose. Every life is important. We're all a piece of the puzzle. And without you, without me, without everyone that's here, that puzzle would be incomplete. I guess I just wanted you to take a moment to appreciate your part. What is your purpose in this lifetime? It doesn't have to be something big or what you might think of as accomplished. Oftentimes, I swear this is just a really big part of the human experience, is a feeling like you're not enough. Oh, I'm not doing enough. I'm not enough. And I think this client really brought that message home to me, because her purpose in this life was really big, but how it looked was very simple. It wasn't about, you know, being out there in front of millions of people. You know, it wasn't about being the CEO of something or saving the world. Her part does save the world. We all save the world. It's all about, it goes back to one of my favorite quotes, be the change you wish to see in the world. And how do we do that? it's following our highest excitement, following our passions. And yeah, we're all going, well, you know, how does my passion support me? But it can look really, look really simple. And, you know, you may have that day job, but it's about what makes you happy. I know with this woman, you know, I really got to see the purity. Her purpose was to be pure. Her reason, the reason she was chosen for her role on earth as a human at this time is because she was from the angelic realm. She had been to earth many times in these angelic forms, you know, being a rabbit, being water, being this strong connection to the earth. She's here to help raise the vibration. We're all here for that purpose, but it looks different. It can look different from each of us. So I just want you to appreciate your role. No matter what it is, it's enough. You're here for a purpose, or you would not be here. Now, if you're stuck, if you're not sure, like, what does that mean for me? That's really a common question that people bring into these healing hypnosis sessions. We connect with your higher self. And I love when I hear the higher self come through. It's just such, you're connecting to your core, that inner wisdom. Everything that you need is within you, and I'm just helping you to make that connection. I'm helping you to strengthen that connection also. So if you're struggling with knowing that you're enough, really consider booking a hypnosis session with me. I do them in person or via Zoom. You get a recording of your session, and we can really help strengthen your connection with your inner wisdom and get your questions answered. I have my clients bring a list of questions to the session, and we converse with that deeper knowing. So I hope this helps it give you food for thought and maybe piques your curiosity. So my contact information follows, and I will see you soon.